my god. All right.
Something's buzzing. I don't know why.
That's the white one.
It's the white one. Ouch's Von Doom says, "What up?"
What's up? Are we on now?
We are on.
What up, Ouches?
Are we live?
We are live.
Hell yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, you know, spoiler alert. You put that up there on the screen somewhere.
It says spoiler alert.
We are all caught up, guys. Are we all caught up on here? Let me see you smash that like button.
We just finished watching the season finale.
My heart just stopped beating.
Season 7.
So I was
Before we get into it, why don't you guys share with your friends? Anyone who you know who likes Game of Thrones might want to join us on a Bong of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, I know lots of
it's
people
not
out there.
showing up on the website.
A lot of people like the Game of Thrones, so
It often just takes a second.
share the link with some of your homies. What about you, Ouches? Everyone's everyone's getting caught up right now. You should be.
Yeah.
I don't think it aired for our European homies yet, but
yeah. So be careful. There's gonna be some.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it, and yeah. How many do we got? Is it just Ouches? What up, Ouches? How you
We got
doing?
2 watching now.
Let me see if I can find it on here.
How are you doing? Fuck, that was a good episode.
Yeah, it was really good.
So we can Ouches says, "Damn, little finger got cut." Yes,
Yeah,
he
he does.
motherfucking did,
Yeah,
and
he
it
does.
was about fucking time, man.
Oh my goodness.
Of all the characters on the thrones, he is probably the most despicable.
Yeah, it was time for him to go.
Yeah.
He's just like horrible. Like Cersei's horrible, but she'll be horrible to your face. Like Littlefinger is conniving, and he's always like up to no good. You just know he's always up to no.
Yeah,
fucking
he's just
good
as bad as Cersei
since
is.
the beginning. But
Well,
he's
now he ain't up to no nothing.
All he's up to is whatever they did with his body, dude.
yeah, he's face up in the ground or burned up.
We got 4 watching now. 3 likes. Smash that like button, guys. We're fucking kicking it. We just started this this stream, and this is the post show for newest Game of Thrones episode that just aired.
The wolf. Or
The Dragon and the Wolf. And if you haven't seen it yet, you better stop watching us right now, because we're about to start talking some spoilers. Unless you don't care.
Unless you don't give a fuck. Some people don't really care.
Ouches Von Doom said he begged like a bitch.
yeah, that's how you know he sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like that.
God, it was so good, though.
Do you think
And then
John's
when-
gonna care when he comes back? That
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Also,
He's
I mean,
not gonna like that.
first
shit.
off, fucking hell yeah, Jon Snow banged his aunt, super hot Daenerys Targaryen, and they show them banging, which is
You
sick,
see her titty for a sec.
and
Just a little
it
bit.
doesn't
Just
matter.
a little bit.
I'm down, whatever. If I had an aunt that hot, I'd be down.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
it's-
not.
don't
I
know.
mean, when he hears the news, he's not gonna like it.
No, he's gonna be bummed. He's not gonna want to do it anymore.
Yeah, because he's too. He's got that Stark in him, bro.
They're gonna have a. She's gonna be like, I'm pregnant. I thought that was.
That's
possible."
exactly
And he's
probably
like,
what's
"Ah,
gonna
yeah."
happen. Yeah.
And then they're just gonna have to do it. And maybe that's just the point of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Is that you just can bang whoever you want, I guess.
Yeah, the game is pick out your favorite hottest
I was just about to
cousin
do
or
this.
sister.
That was the hottest incest ever. Oh yeah, you're telling me. There's no better.
His
That-
ass is amazing.
Yeah,
That was the first thing I
He is
noticed
pretty
too.
fit.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody was like, who would be a guy that you think is like most attractive? I was like, Jon Snow. I think it's like the only.
Hell
person-
yeah, Jon
he's like
Snow
my
can
Tom
get it,
Cruise,
bro.
you know?
Yeah, he's your Tom
He's my
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
I like that. Yeah, that was a great scene.
Yeah, he can get it, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And
So,
people have been waiting for so long for that.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that's
you know
the-
what? I bet you that the polls are gonna show that more people are gonna want them to stay together. I'm for them to stay together and
Yeah.
become traditional Targaryen family. Because if you pay attention, obviously you know Targaryens are already inbred.
Yeah,
Daenerys is inbred and she's looking pretty good.
they're all pretty. They all.
I was just about to
you
say,
know-
yeah, John has the long stroke. Yeah, you see when he stopped for a second and then did his plunge back
Yeah.
in again? It was like, bazangadang. Hell yeah, go you. Good for you, John.
You know.
But yeah, fuck, man. This season,
was-
season 7, has been the
Lucky number
season
7.
we've all been waiting for as a fan of Game of Thrones. You finally get to see the dragons fight. You finally
Yeah, it's also too. It's like it's how every other season was like balanced for the bad guys. It's
Yeah.
just been bad guys winning like the whole series until this season. The good guys kind of got
They have some upper hand.
upper
Yeah.
hand for once. Like it's nice to
it's
see
true.
that.
But the ultimate bad guys, it's not looking so good.
I
is
wish
it?
that there had been 3 more episodes,
Yeah.
so I got to see more of Jorah, and just more Daenerys and Jon fucking. Now we're gonna have to wait. There's even rumors that they're saying, a year and a half. I'm not gonna stand for that. I'm gonna go down there. I want to be friends with the actors in the show.
Yeah, they look cool.
I want to be friends with Daenerys Targaryen and and Jon Snow. I want to be
Kit,
in there
Kit
with them.
Harington.
That'd be a sick threesome. Just insert yourself into that incest.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Then it's not as bad of incest. It kind of waters down incest because there's somebody there who's not related to them.
Yeah, you know,
Uh.
half incest is still incest.
Yeah, I'd be. I guess, but that would be. I guess it would mean that if I hooked up, if you inserted yourself in that threesome, would you be having incestual sex?
Yeah.
Sick.
so.
But you'd be having incest sex without actually having incest.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
being incestuous.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Or whatever, she's hot.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And she's the queen of dragons. Whatever. You
King
know?
Queen of shit now. Jon Snow is the rightful heir.
That's right.
He's Rhaegar's boy.
Yeah, my official thought is that the social stigma against incest is just a construct. I think it's grosser to be Christian.
Yeah, it's good. I think incest is gonna be a lot more popular in the coming
Yeah.
years.
Well, it's become, at least in from what I've noticed, I pay attention to a lot of porno, and it's like it's always
it's all
been
brother,
there.
sister.
It's always been there, but now it's like huge all over. Or
Fucking
maybe
my
I'm just more
step
into it.
bro.
And so the search queries are coming up. But it's like, yeah, it's all stepdad this, stepbrother that.
that's not pure incest though.
No, it's not incest.
That's not pure.
That's
That-
not.
That ain't pure.
I want to see real incest on video.
All right,
Yeah,
we
I
got
wanna
5
see birth
likes, 4
certificates.
watching, so somebody left.
Do you think, what's Jon's sister again? The little girl in.
Arya.
Or the other one?
Sansa.
Sansa. Do you think she's gonna like bend the knee for?
They should Tyrion in there for
Yeah.
a little bring the
They're
midget
together.
Yeah.
Well,
she'll
she's
do
just
whatever Jon
she's
does.
lady of Winterfell, and Jon is the king of the North, and so she's kind of just second tier. Jon's the
She has to
boss,
do- Yeah.
Yeah.
and now Jon's the king of, or he has the most
the
claim
heir
to the
the
throne. Yeah. But that's all a weird, stupid game because who's sitting on the throne right now? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see, and then that's a weird thing because Daenerys is the queen, and everyone thinks she's the queen, and she's the rightful heir,
Right.
but she's not anymore.
She's not, and she's not gonna like that.
She's not gonna like that at all.
She was raised by the Terminator.
Yeah. We all saw that that Game of Thrones spin-off show,
Yeah.
Terminator. What is it? Rise.
Genesis.
Genesis. Is that what it was?
Genesis.
Oucha
See,
says
Genesis,
they
that
should have
there is.
invited Tyrion for some real nasty threesome action. Yeah, we were talking about how when Tyrion
was
met
weird
with
when he was
Cersei, we were like, yeah, they
Yeah.
should fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like watching.
I wanted to see him jump on the table. I also would love to have seen how the end of the conversation, like Tyrion and Cersei's conversation was like literally the most important conversation I've ever seen on the show, and they cut it off before it was done.
Yeah, it's true.
That's like a Star Wars move.
Yeah, you're like, what did?
What did he say? He said something to convince her, or at least get her to lie.
Yeah, Oucha said I feel like Tyrion was ready to jerk it in the dark corner, kind of creepy. Yeah, he was. He was looking down the hall, real creepy. Like, was he? Maybe he was on his way to knock, but
Yeah.
Jon Snow was first. You know. I don't know. But that's cool. Jamie Lannister. He's officially out of the Lannister
that is
fam.
good because I always had a soft spot for that fool.
Yeah.
He was pretty good. He was honorable. You know, he just did what.
I mean, shit, and if all you could say is that he bangs his sister, well,
Yeah.
Mr. Jon Snow already loves him so much.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like incest is such a bad thing after all now, huh? Everybody was talking shit.
Not no more.
Here, I'll send that to you.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the.
Yeah.
Is it a meme?
No,
it
it's just,
should be actually.
yeah,
Here, I'll.
yeah. Tyrion walked up to Cersei like,
Oh, no, because he. Fuck wanted to see.
Tyrion, get on the table.
Yeah, Tyrion get on the table.
So did you put him on the table?
No, I didn't even have to. From Elf, remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, try to get some more people in here to watch. Hey, Zach, see a little closer.
What up, y'all?
There ain't nobody there yet.
Dumbass people.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, shit. I gotta make sure people on here know, did you guys watch the new Game of Thrones yet? We're talking spoilers on the Nartapes Network. If you click the link in the bio. I'm not gonna try to say too many spoilers on this, because I don't want to spoil anything, but if you guys did just watch the new Game of Thrones, you should
Booba's
go
here.
to the link in my bio and watch the new our live stream we're doing right now. With green screen right now has the Iron Throne behind us, and
Called the Bong of Fire and Ice.
Bong of Ice and Fire.
Ice and Fire.
Oh, Poobut's here. What up, Poobut? We're talking Game of Thrones. I'm just warning everybody here that it is this is a invite to come because we're talking about the new Game of Thrones episode and recapping the season. I'm not gonna say anything on this thing because I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. But if you want to come and join the discussion, you can go to the link in my bio and
Nartapes.com/GTG.
Nartapes.com/GTG, and you can come talk about it with us. But don't talk anything on here because some people might not have seen it. So yeah, probably because I love this season. The writers were smoking pot. Yeah, there's-
Yeah, they were.
Colin's here. Hell yeah. A salad glove. Dr. Paul says, "Oh shit, yeah."
Alright, so we're not going to do
Yeah.
any spoilers,
do
anything
any spoilers,
on this live
but if you-
Instagram.
If you guys want to come and chat with us on a Bong of Ice and Fire, our weed smoking and Game of Thrones show, then go to the link in my bio, and we're also live there, and we'll be talking about the Game of Thrones new episode.
Alright, guys, so you heard him. Nartapes.com/GTG, link in the bio. And let's get up in the YouTubes and let's talk Thrones.
Yeah, go hit the link in the bio, and then you can come and watch. We're doing a live show there. If you hit the link in the bio, it's even better. Not just this YouTube or this iPhone version. But if you want to go, we'll be smoking weed, talking about the new Thrones.
Yeah, we've been on tour in Europe for the past month, and so we did the first episode. We weren't here to do any of these for the other episodes. So this is the season finale, so we're going to be talking
We
all
did the season
sorts.
premiere and the season finale. Right?
Yeah, and so we're going to be
Nice.
talking the whole season, since we missed a lot of talk with that.
You should talk about John Candy movies after this.
Yeah,
I would
do
love to
that.
talk about John Candy movies. You know, Ween Chocolate and Cheese is dedicated to John Candy. It's true. This little live Instagram thing is to make known that we are actually doing another live program right now. Actually, there's a camera looking at me over here, and there's a screen right here where the chats are, and we're discussing the new the episode of Game of Thrones that just aired. So if you guys want to join that discussion, don't do it here because we don't want to spoil anything for anybody.
No good. Don't spoil that.
So just go hit the link in the bio, and we'll talk about it from there. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna just end with that. Hit the link in the bio, and we're still live over there. nartapes.com/GTG and the Nartapes Network, live from our recording studio in Los Angeles. We're going to smoke some bongs.
You can chat with us there.
And we're going to chat with them there. I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.
Alright, Ouches says, how about how John's real name is Aegon Targaryen? That gave me a boner for sure.
His name is Aegon Targaryen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aegon Targaryen. And so she whispers that in
Ned
his
Stark.
ear. And then...
He loved his sister so much that he had to protect the son.
Yeah, man, he had to. That was his
Because that's still a Stark at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Even though the Starks and the Targaryens were beefing hella hard,
Also,
that baby is still a Stark at
Ned
the
Stark
end of
don't
the
kill
day.
babies.
No,
Yeah.
he's not a piece
Straight
of shit.
up.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
That's why he's dead.
That's why he's dead on that show.
Yeah.
But Jon Snow is a good guy, and he's not. He died actually already.
He did die.
to bring his ass back. Put says, "Sup? Never seen that show." He says, "Elf." Yeah. You should watch the show though if you like good things. It's not just hype; it is amazing. That's why I don't get into this kind of shit. I guess I have a huge predilection for fantasy, so maybe that's part of it. And I played Dungeons and Dragons as a kid, and I'm gonna be playing it again soon. So, and I'm just into that kind of shit. So maybe if you're not into that kind of shit, then that's just what it is. Bob Dylan says, everything I've ever wanted has happened. I know.
It's true. We've been waiting for this
Yeah.
for a very long time.
It felt so good to finally see it. Even Jon and Daenerys banging it.
You know, it's a very satisfying season. A lot of satisfying...
Yeah, finally the upper hand.
Oh yeah. And last episode, woo!
So good.
The last episode was like,
Sitting against
woo!
the wall.
Woo!
Yeah.
Jon
that's tight.
has Aegon the Conqueror's name. That's tight as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Aegon Targaryen.
The second, maybe he's the second or third Aegon. I think there's a couple.
You're supposed to. It's Rhaegar Targaryen, and it's like the seed is strong. Also, that's not even. It's not even that the seed is strong for Lannisters, because it's not. The seed is strong was about how Baratheon kids always have dark hair. That's why Jon Snow has such dark hair and looks like a Stark, because the seed is strong with.
Right.
And John Aaron had no idea anything about Jon Snow about that at all. He was just knowing that, like, well, if these were really Robert Baratheon's kids, they would look dark as
They would
hell.
have dark hair.
Yeah. Oh, but I guess, but no, he's not a Targaryen, or he's not a Baratheon. He's a Stark.
Yeah.
So. But still.
I don't think John Aaron knew about that. No.
Nobody knew
the
about
only
that.
one knew
But
that
then
was
Sam.
Ned.
Sam knows. See, John's gonna have to believe, because Sam knows about the secret wedding.
Yeah.
Sam knows that it's been documented, and he told Bran, and Bran was like, "Oh, let me Wikipedia that." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay.
I don't think
Why
it's
didn't
like
you
whether
get
or not
the-
he's gonna
did you get the
believe.
information to be able to see it, or I don't
Yeah,
know?
I guess.
I just says real talk. Is there any drugs in Westeros? I've never seen them do any rails or smoke any green leaf.
They
Am I
have
wrong?
milk of the poppy.
Yeah, milk of the poppy.
I'm sure that's opium.
It's
pretty
opium,
much.
opium drink or whatever.
People were probably mostly drinking wine back then. Anyway.
There's
Yeah,
wine
they do
and
a lot of
beer.
booze.
I bet the Dothraki blaze out.
They drink hella wine and beer and stuff. Bree Banks says, "What's up, Nar fan? What up, Bree?"
There doesn't seem to be any black people in Westeros either.
No, it's like Anglo. It's like where all the Anglos are from.
It's like England,
But when
yeah.
you go to like way fucking east in Essos, there's hella black people there.
We have 4 watching right now, 7 likes, no sales yet. I guess it's not so much of a sales-driven show, but if you guys do want to see us, roll a joint or do dabs or anything like that, you guys can donate, and we'll do that for you. It's no problem. It's legal here. Oh my god. Oh, that was such an amazing episode. Fuck. Yeah, so he's Rhaegar Targaryen's son. Lyanna Stark's his mom, and he just banged his aunt. This was such a good episode.
Beautiful.
Sup, ouches? How's everybody doing? Bree says.
trailer
Doing
park.
great, man. I'm really happy I just saw that episode, but I'm also like, it's like when I finish reading a Harry Potter book, and you're like, God damn it!
It's
Like,
now what? Yeah.
now what do I?
This is over now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Christmas.
open-
Yeah, Christmas is
you
over
open
now.
The presents. Yeah.
Well, see, no, I have I'm still listening to audiobooks, and those take longer in the season to even listen to like a couple chapters. So, there's still plenty. Bob Dylan says John and Danny get an incest pass. Yeah, I give a fucking incest pass.
People have been waiting for that for
Who cares?
so long, finally.
Fuck a pass. Bang it
They
out.
banged it out too. It's like it's like you know what everybody's body looks like, and it's like you felt it, and it's like you just have to go with it at that point. You kind of just have to, like, for your own mental things, be like, let's just keep going for it then, and like just kind of just say fuck it.
John's tight. John has no game. He looks real good, has a fine ass, and like is super honorable.
Yeah,
Like you would want him to wifey you, you know. So he doesn't even have to say anything. He just has to knock on the goddamn door.
Yeah.
And remember the wildling he was hooking up with? He didn't have to do shit.
Yeah. In like the cave, right?
Yeah, that shit was sick.
And then he kills her. Right?
She gets shot in like, cause they come. Like he goes back to the Night's Watch, and then they fight there like the cruise fight or whatever, and she dies.
Next up on my list of things to watch is the Tim and Eric Awesome Show.
Yeah, I want to see the new.
That's tonight, right?
That's tonight. I think it's on.
Bob, those guys. What if John and Danny gave birth to the chosen one, the real stallion that will mount the world?
Anakin Skywalker.
That makes sense. It's also would make sense as to why the Lord of the Light chose to resurrect John.
Oh, whoa.
So it's not either of them even. The
Yeah.
real baby is the
It's
genetic-
Keanu Reeves.
It's the one they just made.
Yes. And it's Matrix after the baby. It's just the Matrix now.
Also, I feel like John's gonna like, he's gonna ride the dragon, and that dragon's gonna fight the zombie dragon,
And then he's gonna die.
He's gonna die, and yeah, and it'll save him.
And Danny's gonna become queen anyway because
Yeah.
John will die. These are theories, guys. We're going on theories now. Some of my theories came true for sure. I mean, they pretty much tell you Jon Snow is a Targaryen, but I was like, he's not a rape baby. He's Rhaegar Targaryen's son.
Yeah.
That was my theory from it. One of my theories that I did get wrong. I thought for sure Bronn was going to betray Jaime Lannister after the dragon, but that didn't happen. And Bronn, we'll see what happens to him now.
Yeah, I love Bronn. He's funny.
And maybe he'll die. I think he's going to die because first episode next season. That's the theory of mine. Prediction: Bronn's going to die first episode first season because Jaime Lannister left in there, and Cersei's going to kill him, just because Cersei's a bitch
Yeah.
and a dick. But those grandma says also the Night King whipped out his Yu-Gi-Oh cards with that blue eyes white dragon.
I thought it,
That's
I didn't want to do it because it was like the intense part of the show, and I'm not as invested as the rest of the guys. But I wanted to go Yu-Gi-Oh!
When he was riding the dragon, there's a close up on him. I want to make a meme of like him on like at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Or something. This, he was just like.
He was so bored. Like,
Yeah, it was so much
Yeah.
comedy.
Like,
dude, they just like got through. It took them like fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They got through the wall.
Yeah.
That dragon, they're fucked up.
That just shows you, like.
Yeah, we're fucked. Everyone's fucked. I mean, that's the thing. Even if Cersei decided to team up with them for real, they still don't have a good chance. You know what I mean? Like, there's still not a good chance for people.
There's too many.
Like, it's a good thing that they have, like, the Dothraki horde, because that's a lot of people right there, you know? But they would need, like, so many more fucking armies just to compete with them. 'Cause
Bran.
when they kill all the fools, they're just going to get more people.
One thing they didn't do in all this season is that Bran can control shit. He controlled Hodor and ravens and shit. Maybe
He's a wog.
he can do something.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he'll figure out how to control the ice dragon, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Bob Dylan's grandma says, I think Jaime's going to die in the War Against the Dead, but in a super tight, heroic way.
Yeah, I
That
think
makes
so
sense.
too. I think he's gonna like try and fight the Night King and like.
I don't know. I think that he's going to just do super heroic shit, but then he's going to die with Cersei. I think that he's going to, like, make it to the end, but he's going to, like, kill Cersei. And himself at the same time. Like, just push her off a cliff with him or something like that. Or like,
Yeah.
She'll be like, my baby, and he'll be like, not
Yeah.
no.
I just want Doom says, I feel like next season is going to be rushed to finish like True Blood. HBO is not strong finishers.
Yeah, True Blood. That last.
They
season,
learned from
that
True
shit was
Blood, though.
whack.
They learned from True Blood, and they're
You're
not going to do
right.
that to Game of Thrones.
You're
They're not-
right.
This season,
Huh?
I think they'll have enough in one season to get. I mean,
It's just that
wrapped up
you know,
a
like
lot in
George.
this one.
They're past the books, and George R. R. Martin has told them like his plans for what the story is gonna be, but they're just filling in the rest of the shit, kind of, you know. And so he's kind.
I mean, you know they're talking to him. He's
yeah,
a co-executive producer.
of
the
course,
show,
you
so
know, but like they can have more.
he's kind of in a shitty position.
Yeah,
Who, the author?
Yeah. Because
Because
it's like now it's like, well, fuck, what am I gonna do? Finish the books now? And it's
yeah,
like,
he can't. Yeah, well, his
who
life's
cares?
yeah.
My life's work, exactly.
Well,
but
you
he's
know,
also like,
but these but these producers have probably convinced him that like,
Yeah,
dude,
do this.
the books are the show's because of the books, and it's not
Yeah.
the books, it's the show.
yeah, yeah.
You know, that's your
think-
life's work.
I think the Hound's gonna live all the way through, and I think he's gonna kill the Mountain too.
Yeah,
That's it.
that scene was
Bob Dylan
sick.
Hound versus the Mountain. I think the Hound is gonna beat the Mountain. The Hound can he can't die. Like he's too fucking tough. Like, he'd have to get like crushed by a building or like.
Yeah.
Gonna ride away on a motorcycle.
I think he's gonna
Yeah,
do.
he's gonna ride away on a motorcycle. Yeah.
I think-
I'll be back.
The Hound's gonna do the. I think he's gonna do the
Me too.
thing
I love
where
the Hound, dude.
he does the fire lightsaber, and
Yeah.
that's how he's gonna kill the
Yeah,
Mountain.
well, because that's what he was talking about.
'Cause
Right?
the
It's like,
Mountain
you
is-
know who's coming for you, and then you always have. He was talking about.
Oh, and it's gonna be
Lord of
fire.
Light, yeah.
He's not gonna be afraid of fire anymore. He's gonna swing a
because-
fire sword.
Yeah, and then he's gonna kill him. That thing is Frankenstein undead, so you probably have to burn that guy too.
I think he's gonna live the whole way. I think the Hound's gonna live all the way, and he's just gonna be like one of those people like years and like 50 years later be like, I was there and
Yeah,
shit. Like
talking about it all bad.
I don't think the Hound is gonna die. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he
I hope
is.
not. I've had-
He's one of my. He's like
I've
top.
thought
You know, on the Game of Thrones Reddit, my sigil is House Regain.
Hmm.
That's his house. The dog. He's just like I'm a sucker for redemption characters.
Yeah.
Like he used to be a bad guy. He never really was a bad guy. He was just kind of just like
Yeah, he was doing his
no
thing.
bullshit. He's like
Doing his job.
I like killing. That's what he was like then. And now he still does. But now he just does it for the
got
right.
good
He directs
feeling
it.
to, yeah, like how you're like being a bad guy either way, but you can be a good bad guy or a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like your killer is a killer. Like,
Yeah, he's like, no, I don't lie about shit. He's like, I do this shit, I do this.
Yeah.
These other knights pretend that they're not, and they're all just like
Yeah.
doing all this horrible shit, but they're like pretending they're not. He's like, that's bullshit.
He calls the bullshit early too. Just
Yeah, but those guys, George gave them a guideline of things that have to happen in characters who can't die.
Ah.
Nice.
Wow.
Hound's on there. I don't think the Hound's gonna die. I think the Hound is like low-key one of the George R. R. Martin's favorite characters too, because
Yeah, I don't think Tyrion is gonna die anytime soon.
I don't think Arya's gonna die either. I think Arya's gonna live.
Yeah. And like Bran, I think they'll.
I was about to do this. Arya took the Hound off her list.
Maybe Cersei will see Bran again and be like, "What the fuck? Like, I wish you would have died in the first season or whatever."
I'm sure
They
she
push
still
him
wishes
off.
that he's
Yeah.
dead.
But
Dude,
she doesn't know that he's
fucking-
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Peter Baelish like crying was depressing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But it was just like, dude, you fucked, and then that scene was awesome. That was like one of the best scenes though. Like they were like, you think it's gonna be like that? Like
Yeah.
they played you. Like
Yeah,
they made you think that
like
that Arya and Sansa were gonna have this thing and it was gonna fuck up everything, but no. Like when they were like, they turned to him and he's so he can't say anything.
He does this, he goes, like-
Yeah.
And when he fell on his knees, he was like,
I just-
like, dude, you fucking like you held a knife to their dad's throat. You pushed that woman who loved you off a cliff. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you suck, bro. Like, I know it's sad you gotta die now, but like,
And then he asked that fool for help to get back to the Vale, and he's like,
Yeah.
I think not.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah!
Bob Dylan's Ground, his little finger gut was coming to him.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're probably going to give the
Yeah.
Vale to that fool.
That dude has been fucking shit up for so long.
Oh, man, finally.
Yeah.
Like, I sucked.
He was a little shit mouth.
I bet he ran the best brothel, though. His brothel was probably sick.
Yeah. Oh man, he sucked though.
Yeah, of
And so
course. Pimp.
what's the wildling, the Scottish red-haired dude? He died, right? Or is
Yeah, they didn't show
They
it.
didn't
but-
really,
but
like,
the wall
sort
was
that
There
out.
was a chunk of the cliff that didn't fall down,
Yeah.
Right. So maybe he's like, yeah, they would.
but it
show
looks like he
did.
died.
But that's what they want you to think, though.
Yeah.
So you don't know. It's a question mark. I hope
Yep.
he does die. I like him.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Him and the Hound are a good combo.
Yeah,
I want him to
Yeah.
get with Brianna Tarth.
Yeah, I want that,
Yeah,
too.
both of them.
I like he was telling Hound about it, and he's like,
Oh, you do.
he's like, I got a lady back home, she's tall as a, all this shit. But yeah, the last like 2 episodes have been the best episodes of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one Beyond the Wall was just like the setup was kind of wonky, but they just like
Yeah, they nailed it.
nailed it. Like, and then also when you look at the map, when you figure out if you have the Game of Thrones map app, you actually see how close everything is,
Yeah,
and like
it's
and
way more sense.
it's actually not that far to Eastwatch, from Dragonstone. Like they could have got there. Like it's a lot quicker than getting to anywhere else.
Yeah, and because you just sail there. And that's faster than fucking.
Yeah, the sailing is really
Walking
quick.
there.
Yeah.
We know how to kill the White Walkers.
They've known for a while, but Sam came through,
Yeah.
and so Sam quit. What he quit
The Citadel.
studying at the Citadel, which I thought was a little foolish, because you know.
No, I mean those
well-
fools aren't gonna make anything happen.
Of course, but he like in his haste, he went and grabbed like a couple books that that could help him. When really he should have read all the fucking books.
Well, in his mind, it was just like, what's he gonna
you
just
have to
sitting
go.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah,
of course.
Like those fools are making him like clean up and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's like,
Transcribing,
And he knows that the
like-
walkers are, he killed one.
Yeah, he
That's
killed
crazy.
one.
I forgot about that.
and also you got to remember the main reason you even went there is because like John was like, I'm in charge now. You can go fulfill your dreams of like being a maester.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I want to help John now.
Well, yeah, because being a maester is pretty useless when the
Yeah.
White Walkers are coming. Because he was training to be the maester of
but
Castle
he
Black.
doesn't know yet that
Yeah, he's-
Daenerys killed
He has
his
no idea.
dad and brother, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Forgot about that.
No, so that's gonna be a little weird.
But
when they bring
also,
that
I
up.
feel like I don't think you got to worry about Sam. He knew his dad was a dick anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
but he's gonna find out sometime.
He's just be like, oh man, that sucks. But like, I think he's gonna be more sad about his brother because Dickon,
I think Dickon was cool with him.
yeah,
Dick on, Dick off, Dick on.
and Dickon was his
Dick
little
off.
brother.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, so he was the older one, but he was
Yeah.
just the fat, smart guy.
and his dad was like, fuck that. I want my. And then when Dickon was born, he was like, this is my boy.
Yeah.
And they died together, holding hands.
They did. That episode was fucking dope.
Yeah,
That was a really good one. When you first see the dragons in like real battle and the Dothraki, woo, in real battle.
that was one of the
Lord.
best scenes ever. I watched that shit like 4 times.
Oh yeah, we did watch it quite a bit.
Oh my god.
That was pretty good.
Listen.
Yeah.
And then the music cue there is fucking sick. It's like a horror movie's
The
music. Like,
dragon's scream is tight. It's like it's like all glitched out.
Yeah.
It's cool.
yeah, it's tight.
More bird
I
life.
got 5 watching, 8 likes, no sales, no donations.
But we did get our season 7 series or season finale,
Yes, we did.
which was good. Fuck. Well, it sucks because it's over now.
Yeah, it's true. Man, that was fucked up.
I want to finish Alien Isolation.
Jimmy, look at this.
A little off topic, but. Oh shit!
Jimmy's hitting the pipe, y'all.
Bottle.
Well, I think next season will be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna wrap up.
I heard there's supposed to be like 3 more seasons.
Yeah, they're contracted for 2 or 3.
Wow. Okay.
I think.
It's not gonna end next season. It's like just
No.
gonna keep going.
Alcha says, how do you think Jorah is going to react when he hears John telling Dany?
Tearing Danny up
Oh,
after
yeah.
he got cured in his rock skin and shit. Yeah,
He
John.
knows that'll never happen.
Jorah's gonna be bummed.
He will be bummed though. But like at the same time, John's a pretty honorable dude. You know.
God damn.
Of course he's gonna be bummed, but like, he's not called Drago. You know.
Drago.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean she likes dark-haired fools, obviously. All the dudes she's been choosing have all been like dark-haired fools.
And yeah, who knows that if she really can't have babies? You know, anything could happen.
Yeah.
She's gonna have Jon Snow's baby.
Yeah. She's just she hasn't tried since she had. Yeah. Anyway, so.
No.
I was just about to say, he has
No.
his dad's sword now. He's banging his crush.
Yep.
Yeah, John's doing pretty good. Maybe he'll.
Yeah, he has Jorah Mormont's sword. Now he's banging Jorah Mormont's crush, and he's taking everything from Jorah. I mean, Jorah's sick though.
He gave it
Jorah's
to
gonna.
him.
Jorah
he's
doesn't
gonna
give
be
a
fine.
shit.
He gave it
Yeah.
to him. He was like, he tried to give it back to him.
Also, we saw Grey Worm was back, but
Yeah,
just one little zoom out. That's all we got.
That what like, the last we saw of him wasn't he at Casterly Rock and the
And they couldn't
Greyjoy.
find him.
the
So there's a
Greyjoy
plot hole there of
yeah.
how did they get Grey Worm back and Unsullied back?
Because the Greyjoy ships were coming into the harbor as they took over Casterly Rock. What happened there?
Yeah.
And now, because like when they showed him, I was like, oh, cool, they're at Casterly
Yeah, what
Rock. And I was
happened
like,
there?
wait, no, they're not at Casterly Rock. They're at King's Landing. What happened?
They marched. Alex Von Doom
Okay,
says.
obviously, but like, they could have, they could have said something about. Unless I missed it. Unless I missed like a bit of dialogue where they explained that. I mean, I don't know. Did anyone else feel like that was kind of a plot hole there, where they didn't really tighten that knot up? Do you not think about that?
Yeah, like how did Braylon get there?
How do you get there? I mean, yeah, they marched, but like it seemed to me like the Sullied were gonna get fucked up at Casterly Rock when all the Greyjoys came, because that's what they do. They raid and pillage fucking coastal strongholds.
That's what they do. That's what they were about to do, right?
Yeah, but then nothing happened.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's just, yeah.
because that shit was confusing to me. It's
That
crazy.
might be a subplot for
Yeah.
next season, I guess.
I guess it's also a little crazy that they brought their whole squad to King's Landing.
Well, do you think it was literally the whole squad?
Well, maybe not the whole thing, but they
So,
brought.
like, oh, they're heavy hitters? Like,
Yeah, they brought the
yeah.
dragons and the
Right.
Death.
I think
They brought everyone.
The last episode of the season has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, of course.
They had to top the other like crazy idea, like going over the wall.
Yeah.
That was insane. That just was just fun to watch. That was like watching football.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you were waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
It was like action.
I mean, in the past, usually the season finale is usually just like a tying up the loose ends type thing.
Yeah, just having
Traditionally, your crazy episode is the one before the last episode. So like this season was the dragon dying and all that.
ball. Oh man, that episode was insane.
That was
That-
insane.
That one was so.
That one had my heart racing the whole
Yeah.
time. Duku, 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 duku.
Yeah.
I couldn't like believe it. I was like having anxiety over the
That was
episode. I
hard.
couldn't believe
Had to
it.
Take an hour to just like sit down.
It was like imagine playing Killing Floor for an hour and 20 minutes.
That's what it felt like.
And they keep coming.
My stomach felt like it was gonna fall out of my ass.
That shit was fucked up.
Oh, that was crazy.
Man, what a good show.
After it was over, we all just sat there for a second, just like, fuck.
That happens every time after that show.
Yeah, I just sit there for a while, being like, God damn it. I just walk around and like, fuck, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's like seeing the best movie ever every week,
Yeah.
and then it's fucking over for a year. It's fucked up.
Yeah. It really is.
And then they made less episodes this season.
Yeah.
Like, you
some people
fuckers.
are lucky that now they could, like, by the time they finish watching all the seasons, they'll be like on again. They'll be stuck like all the rest.
You can watch all those episodes. Dude, I watched all of it in like 3 days.
We'll probably do that before next season starts as well. Yeah.
Watching the first season is so weird. It's like
Yeah, it's
it
like-
feels like a knockoff. Show
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
sure.
Everybody's like, hey, what's that?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
dude,
like
everybody's
that-
all sexier and
it's
like,
that 80s intro that
Yeah.
remake.
It's more like that. It's like actually like that.
Yeah.
Now it's like
Or
dark
it
and
felt
awful.
like Xena or Hercules.
Yeah.
Like it felt like.
That was amazing.
But yeah, all right. We got as Game of Thrones fans, we got a lot of the stuff we've wanted for years.
Yeah, so many things. I mean, let's like, how did the episode start? It started with the fucking them meeting, right?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking had me on my edge of my seat. I was like, I thought fucking fool was gonna come around the corner and like kill everybody or some shit or
Well,
like.
what was Daenerys saying when she was talking to Jon in there? That like they trapped them all in there. Was that the
That's what they used to keep the dragons way back.
Because they haven't had dragons for like 500 years or
Yeah.
something. But the Targaryens have ruled forever. And so when they had control of all of Westeros, they didn't use the dragons. They just kept them chained up in the pits. And then that's why she was saying they just got small because they didn't fly. They didn't
right.
do anything. They just had them in there. Because everyone was pledged to the Targaryens. They didn't need them for that anymore, you know?
We should have kept the dragons up.
They had 5, bro.
That's crazy. How long
Back
can they live?
then. I don't know. I've never read that.
They're saying 100 years.
More than 100.
Yeah, I bet they're like 200-300 years. That would be my guess.
In D&D, they live for like hundreds.
Yeah.
Could we look that up?
Let's see.
A Game of Thrones dragon.
Hey Siri. Wikipedia, Google search. Game. No, wait. Sorry, I'm stoned. Hey Siri. Google Game of Thrones Dragon Ages.
Searching Google for Game of Thrones Dragon Ages.
I just want to do this. I'm a split on if Jaime Lannister or Arya kills Cersei. I'm split on if Jaime Lannister or Arya kills Cersei. Right? Yeah, that's true. Arya does really want it.
Yeah, and I could see Jaime protecting Cersei from Arya so they can do the suicide thing together. I could see that happening. But Arya wants Cersei the most. I think that's the top of her list now, right? There's no one else.
Alright, good.
So, you know, you could be right. I mean, Arya has the best shot because she can fucking turn. She has the faces. She can just walk in there. She can just kill one of the guards in the.
Maybe that's gonna be something. Maybe she's gonna fuck shit up because she's like, oh, I can finally kill Cersei, but then she like slips somehow.
Because she is a bit cocky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like she's really, really good,
Yeah,
but
she's
like, she's still really young.
Those dragons, the dragons were only extinct for like 150 years.
Okay.
But most of the Targaryen dragons died in the Dance of the Dragons about a century and a half later. If you use the Conquering, so this was 300 years after. They lived for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long does a dragon egg last for? Probably quite a while. Then.
Forever, I
Probably
think,
like a
right?
seed.
Because you need to.
Yeah, because if they can live for 150 years, the eggs probably last longer.
And it's like the fire is what incubates them. That's what gets that started.
Yeah.
It's magic. It's fucking magic.
Yeah.
That's what that is. What about this army that Cersei is gonna buy?
Yeah.
She said they have
what's up with
elephants
that?
and shit.
Yeah, she like mentions that.
Well, she's doing the same thing that Daenerys did when she bought all the Unsullied. But there's no more Unsullied to buy because Daenerys got them all.
Yeah.
So there's other ones.
She's doing it like the island.
The gold. What is it?
Gold, yeah, the gold. Because she was listening
Gold
to her
Company.
dad
Yeah.
about that. Or like learning about the gold. And so,
And she said there's gonna be 20,000 troops and like elephants and shit.
Dragons never stop
2 towers
growing.
much.
Dragons never stop growing as long as they live, and they can live for centuries, though many died in combat before reaching such an age. The largest Targaryen dragon, Balerion the Black Dread, lived for nearly 2 centuries and had a skull the size of a carriage.
Wow. I got a black dread too. Well, it said they could live for centuries. It's just they don't know because they've all died in battle before they could see how long they would live. But yeah, fuck, man.
yeah.
It was sick seeing Jaime at the end without the armor.
Oh, and the
Like,
reason
he
the
took
other
his-
dragons are smaller is because they were locked underneath Marine for a while.
Ah,
And those two were like,
that's true.
those 2 other dragons were kept in like those chains underneath
Yeah,
Marine for a while.
that's
That's why
right.
they're a little smaller than the other one, because the other one, or not even smaller, half the other one's size.
Because that one left
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah. Fucking. 6 watching, 8 likes, 0 donations. We get a donation from somebody. I don't know. I know we don't really have any of the heavy hitters in the crowd tonight, but we didn't really post anything about this. We just kind of jumped on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good to talk about that.
Yeah.
We just love Game of Thrones. It's
We
like
just love Thrones,
this
man.
is like our labor of love right here.
Yeah, we just want to talk about it anyway. It's a good place to do it. What else is a fucking sick thing that happened in that episode? Yeah, Baelish getting fucked over was great because he sucked. He was an asshole. Jaime Lannister leaving Cersei was. I
Yeah,
thought
that
for
was the
sure
Yeah.
the Mountain was gonna kill that fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called her bluff.
Definitely felt like that was about to happen.
But he called her bluff. He knows it better than anybody.
Yup, dude. And then him without the armor, it was like, yes.
He looks cool.
He took like all the fucking Lannister armor off.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
wonder where he's gonna go.
He's going to the wall.
Yeah, he's gonna go fight in the wall now.
Like he's
That's what
Yeah,
they're
he said,
talking
I don't
about.
intend to break that promise.
he obviously, I don't know, maybe he'll try to rally the banners for the Lannister men and shit.
He won't be able to.
He won't be able to. So he'll probably just go to fucking fight. Because it's the Great War. It's the war. He understands the severity of what the fuck's going on here, you know?
He's a warrior.
Like, everyone can...
It's called treason.
It's like everyone can see that you know, that's the most fucked up thing that's happening. And that Cersei's losing. Jaime even knows that Cersei is losing. But Cersei just doesn't want to accept that shit, you know?
Nah, she can't deal.
It's kind of funny how he had like this sort of indignant attitude about when she said that he was conspiring and when she said that he committed treason. And it's like, well, think about it, bro. You did do both of those things.
He did.
It's not like yeah,
He was like, no, I just talked to him, and then he
like,
and he
yeah.
and then
But
she
it's kind of like a
recited the
moot point
definition.
because she's the queen of treachery. Like,
yeah.
she's committed more treason than anybody.
Yeah.
He's done more, but and also like.
But that's probably what he should have said.
He didn't
Rather than
know
being
he
like,
was being set up to meet Tyrion though. Like he didn't know that was gonna happen, but then when it did happen, he still.
yeah, he still.
Well,
conspired.
and then he kept the correspondence after that first
Yeah.
meeting.
But he did. I mean, he did go and pretty much tell her about it right away.
Mom.
They're trying to make him look like a better guy.
Yeah, well, he was never that bad of a dude.
He pushed the kid off the.
Yeah, that was he pushed Bran off of the
first season, right?
tower.
That's like, is that how the first season ends? Or the
No, that's
That's
how
the
first
very.
episode
That's like the
ends,
first
yeah.
episode.
first
Yeah, that you're like, oh, I'm down for this show.
Yeah, and that, yeah, because that's right. Because like the whole thing is so soft and like.
Yeah, in the first
kinda,
episode, like,
dipping in. There's, like,
dude.
a little bit of the incest thing. And
dude,
then
it was full on incest because she was hitting her doggy style,
Yeah.
fucking in the top tower, and then pushed Bran out because
Yeah.
Bran was the only
Whoa,
one
what's
that
that?
could go up there.
Oh, sick.
It's a pizza party.
I love pizza.
Well, shit.
There's so much in that show, man.
What is some sick shit that happened this season? There's some other fun things. that happened.
The
Fucking.
zombie bears I thought was tight.
Zombie bears was definitely really scary.
They should get those zombie bears on their side.
The zombie dragon really stresses me out.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Because you know somebody's gonna have to die to kill that thing. I just don't want any more dragons to die, honestly. You know. Al just says, have you guys seen the Game of Thrones history and lore seasons yet? I sent Isaac a YouTube link on his Instagram.
No, but we're about to check that shit out.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones history and lore. They just released, like, with the new audiobooks and stuff, they released, like, all the histories of the houses and the lore. So like the dragons and what is the flower people?
For the children of the forest.
Yeah, children of the flower people.
Is it a like audiobook or is it?
No, it's like a book, but they just released it.
8 watching,
So-
8 likes. Can we get any more likes on there?
But they did a new version of the audio.
Yeah,
with
we're
that
talking
included.
spoilers of the new Game of Thrones, guys, so be careful.
I want to see. Yeah, here we go. All right, I got the link.
You got the new link?
I'm gonna check that out.
Oh boy. I see we got some new tapes on the website. Hey, it's like a cartoon with the original cast voices.
Cool. Hell yeah! And they have them. Do they have these for every season? Ouches Von Doom.
Wait, the voices from this show?
Huh? So it's like a cartoon with the original cast voices. So yeah, I guess maybe they just lift audio from the show, or maybe is it an official thing? Let me look. This looks nice. I like this. This is something that I like.
I'm doing a dab. Game of dabs. I mean, we're talking about Game of Thrones, but honestly,
Oh yeah, HBO made it.
Oh, tight.
Or wait. I can't tell. But it's officially licensed by them, so if they have the actual actors doing the voices. Hell yeah! Well, this video that Ouches sent is 1 hour and 10 minutes, and so I'm gonna just assume that they have one for every season. So that's another at least 6-7 hours more of Game of Thrones media that we can fucking have to watch.
Isn't that just an hour that's all the seasons combined?
No, this one says season 1,
Wow.
full HD.
Nice! Alright, here's a game of dabs. Even without a donation, I'm just gonna do one.
Thrones of Dabs of Thrones.
9 likes, there we go. If we can get to 10, I'll be a happy little motherfucker.
I'm be a happy motherfucker. Yeah, man. And the White Walkers, they have those giants. They still have the giant
they got
bows.
The giants too.
They got the giants.
God,
Those
yeah.
can fuck up the dragons.
And like, they're showing quite a bit. There's so much. Like anybody that dies becomes one.
Yeah.
So their armies just grow.
Yeah, there's nothing.
What is that?
Well, they did mine all the dragon glass, so hopefully this whole time that the blacksmiths at Winterfell have been making fucking
Wow.
hella weapons with dragon glass.
Right, like those barrels. Is that?
No, I think they were doing.
Those explosives. Or?
I think they were doing fire stuff.
So
I think Cersei is on like the Mad King path, where like she would rather destroy the whole city than give it up.
Yeah.
So.
So then you think, what's his name? Because he was like, that's at the very beginning when they're.
Does like make 500 more?
Yeah. You think he would? Why would he want to make 500 more? 'Cause he won't.
Because they have a grip of fucking fools. So, Targaryens, because they have.
He's thinking to fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe something crazy will happen, like some other crazy magical thing. Because they hint at like the dragons coming back and all this magic happening. It's like because magic is coming back to the world. Because there wasn't any magical anything
That's
for hundreds
true.
of years.
Yeah.
And so there might be like, what if some other like crazy magical thing happens? Like,
Yeah, because it looks like right now Cersei's about to lose it. And
I think Cersei's gonna be around for a while.
yeah.
She's not done.
No. But
And also, without her, it's over.
Yeah.
Show's over.
Right. I'm
Because
just saying
she's
that
the bad
now
guy.
It looks like the good guys have the upper hand, so it looks like maybe this next season, yeah, she'll get some magic or something fucked up. That
Yeah,
makes her
maybe
more powerful.
maybe her Maester is
Maybe she
up
works
to
a
some
deal with
shit.
the White Walkers.
yeah. I will fuck the shit out of you, Night King. I would like to see that scene.
Fuck.
Remember when Cersei's Maester picked up the hand and was like looking at it like so funny? He was like,
Yeah, he's like, wow.
that
Yeah.
shit was hilarious.
Does anyone else notice the dagger Bran gives Arya has a dragon glass hilt, and as a Valyrian steel? I'm guessing it's going to play a key role in next season.
Yeah, because the Valyrian steel, I think, kills them as well.
Yeah.
So That's- yeah, because John kills
I don't think it
them.
has a dragon glass hilt. I never heard that. I thought that'd be sharp. Obsidian sharp. I think it's just a regular hilt. You can look it up. Let me see. I wonder what that dagger's called.
But yeah, that's crazy. And you find out that dagger belonged to Baelish. Because the whole time they keep saying it's
Right,
Jaime
and that was-
Lannister's, and I think it was Smith in Casterly Rock or in where they're
So
from,
she kills him with his own dagger.
or he gave the dagger to an assassin
Right.
to try and kill Stark. What's the fucking mom? Catelyn Stark.
But he does, right?
No, she
She gets
she
the-
fights off the
Wait,
assassin.
his name is Cat's Paw. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Bob Dylan's Grandma says Jon and Brienne of Tarth have Valyrian steel swords, so they'll be kicking ass.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
And Jaime Lannister has a Valyrian steel sword as
Yes,
well.
he does. And he's going.
Arya's gonna have to fight him too.
You know what? In this episode, no Gendry.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was at the wall the last time. So,
We'll see.
hopefully he's
Um,
far away from Eastwatch.
But Jon Snow has no idea how good a fighter Arya is, and he's gonna find out, and she's definitely he's gonna be like, "All right, you want to fight?"
Yeah.
That's gonna be like an end of an episode or something where it's gonna be like Jon Snow is gonna be like, let's do this or whatever, or like the beginning of an episode, or like some big part of an episode where it's like he sees like remember when everybody else watched. That was one of the best parts of that episode was when Arya dueled with Brienne for
Yeah,
like
that was sick.
Brienne of Tarth for fucking practice, and she was a beast.
Yeah, that was sick as fuck. Cat paw.
Cat's paw.
But yeah,
Cat's paw.
they were. It's a good season. I'm stoked.
You can buy a cat's paw for $230.
I'm sure it's not real Valerian steel though.
Well, too, it's like the king or the kids in the castle, like, it's tight.
They took back their house, dude.
Yeah.
They took back their fucking
Very
house.
satisfying season. For sure. So a lot. It's not over.
Yeah, I'm looking on this one thing on IGN. They're talking about House Valerian Steel. There's no mention of it being dragon glass. And then you can buy one for your kitchen.
Sick.
Yeah, it looks like it's just like a handle with gold and red ruby on it. But Valerian Steel will help her kill those things for sure. She has Needle, which was not really...
That won't do shit.
That's good for her, like, assassin vibe.
Yeah.
But, like, her dagger's gonna be what she kills.
And who knows? Like I said, maybe everyone's gonna get hooked up with sick dragon glass fucking gear. That's like really their only hope, you know.
And Bran's gotta go out there. They gotta find something for Bran to control.
I feel like he's gonna try and control the Night King.
Or the dragon.
Or the dragon.
Like either dragon. The good guy's dragon or the bad guy's dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Talking
See, I feel like they're like alluding so much to Jon riding the dragon, but I feel like on the ground I could see him more clearly than him flying around on the dragon.
I think he's gonna fight a dragon.
Yeah.
The dragon, the big one.
Yeah.
They're gonna be talking about it, pillow talk, after they're done banging. He's like, "You should ride a dragon." And he's like, "No, I don't know."
You think so? I did think about it. Yeah, Game of Thrones, great show, man. Has that you do one yet?
No.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Game of Dabs.
Dab 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 dab.
Bong and ice and fire. We don't have any ice though.
There's enough ice in that episode.
Yeah, too much. I wonder where that zombie dragon breeds.
Yeah, fire,
It's
I
like
guess.
that.
It's like magic fire, some kind of like crazy magic fire.
Yeah, I feel like it's like extra cold, and then like things just become so brittle they shatter.
Yeah, it's like that's what it seemed like. It wasn't melting.
Yeah.
It was just like the explosive magic power. Yeah, I feel like it was like some kind of like cold, like ice fire. Yeah, like super cold. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, because the wall's not ice; it's bricks, and so.
Ice like forms around it, and they do like they go through the vulnerable spot with the wall too, like on the
It's right at the edge.
right. Yeah. So
Well, it's
that theory was true.
Yeah. Right there.
yeah, above those ground it says like dry ice. It's so cold, it's hot.
Yeah, it burns. You get burns from dry ice.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do.
So yeah, it was like ice fire. We'll see what happens when it hits people.
Yeah, it's gonna kill a shit ton of
I
people.
think it'll just like make them explode, like when like in like action movies when somebody gets like frozen with a freeze gun and they just like fall apart.
So
That.
just like
Yeah.
shatter. We'll just shatter into like microscopic shards.
Also, like, how many Ice Kings are there?
There's the
Also-
one, and then he has his crew. Little
That's a
crew.
big thing. Is that like if they can kill as many of the
Those fools, because they control the squads.
they control squads. So if they can get those fools, then you know that's like the way they need to do it.
The eye patch knew. He was like, we killed them. That's more of a chance. But then they just fight them anyways.
Well, you have to, because
Yeah,
there's so
it's
many,
like,
and they just
got to.
they're gonna come.
That
they're-
guy knew. So yeah, they're gonna have to. There's no way. Like I think a lot of people are gonna die and become zombies if like completely outnumbered, and then they'll figure out like some way to get the Ice Kings. I don't know
Yeah.
what they are.
Tanyati's here!
Hey!
Says, hi fellas, hey Tanyati, long time no see. Spoiler warning, we're talking about the new Game of Thrones season finale. Bob Dylan's drama says 2 dragons against 1 ice dragon.
I don't know, man. Because if they kill one of the dragons, that dragon could probably be an ice dragon too.
They can't risk that.
Because he doesn't
And
have
they
to
don't
write
know
it.
that they have an ice dragon. Nobody knows.
Nope.
Yeah,
well,
that's-
now they're gonna know.
Now they're gonna know.
Well, yeah. Hopefully they can send a raven or something, or else everyone is fucked.
Also, yeah, Jon didn't like confirm with anybody that he like
Well,
been beneath the Cersei, so Tyrion was like, what?
Yeah, that was one of those.
He was just like, I'll tell everybody now. And yeah.
That didn't come up.
What?
that he bent the knee for Daenerys.
Yeah.
It didn't come up, but that's kind of like.
Yeah, it's key information, but he holds on to key information until it's really necessary. And then in the case that they were in front of Cersei and she says, "Well, you have to bend for me," and he's like, "Well, I can't."
Or not even that. She just said you have to just be the king of the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay out of our bullshit.
Right.
And everybody wanted him to lie, but he was like,
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Oh, why?
He didn't know that no one wanted him to lie.
Yeah.
Even.
Just being,
He just thought he was doing the right thing. So.
that's cool.
He didn't want to get sizzled up by the Dragon
Yeah,
Queen.
fucked everything up at first, but either way, it's fucked.
It was never gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you think Cersei's gonna?
No. No, she was already planning to choose.
There's no way,
Tyrion,
yeah.
So, yeah. Didn't make a difference.
Maybe she will try to fuck the Night King.
He's so.
That would be awesome.
That'd be so gross.
Send a raven to the Night King.
The Night King doesn't seem motivated by anything, so.
Yeah, he's just. Has, yeah, those things are scary.
Yeah, what
If he,
does?
like, that's like the one thing made me just like,
Like, remember that? what's that
What if
thing?
that's why he's going?
yeah, fuck Cersei.
He looks like
I wonder
the
why.
thing in Ghostbusters.
I wonder what is motivating.
What is his deal? Why does he want that?
Just to
Magic,
bring
evil magic.
evil magic, yeah, to bring about the long night.
Maybe
Maybe if he stays there, winter will last forever.
maybe he was like some
Yeah,
Maybe
Maybe he
that
was
would
like
be
one
a
of the-
spin-off.
maybe he was like one of the first kings or something that got
Yeah,
crossed.
Like a spin-off of that. Like, that would be interesting.
Or
Explaining Navels. Like, what
They're
the
gonna make
fuck?
spin-offs.
What do those
I think
things do?
they're gonna have an episode show that's just like every episode is like a mini story
Mm-hmm.
from the lore.
That's pretty good. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because there's so, and they, yeah, it's like, how do you, where do you get that information about those little stories and how big that map is? Like, God, they can make 100 miniseries like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
It's so big, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Way bigger than I thought.
Me and
Which is cool, because then it makes it more believable.
Me and Patty were joking about how a cool spin-off would be like if Jaime and Tyrion killed Cersei after the baby was born, and then they took care of the baby together in King's Landing. It would be like a sitcom.
Yeah, like in Full House.
It would basically be 2.5 Men, but with
Yeah.
Jaime Lannister, or maybe just 2 men, not 2.5, because there's
One and a
already
half.
there's already one half man.
Yeah.
There's already one and a half man.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Well, no, you have to think about the baby. The baby's the other half, so it's 2. I guess the joke isn't so obvious that way.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Jaime Lannister's gonna kill Cersei.
Oh no,
That's
of course
pregnant.
not.
Absolutely.
Of course not. That's
I
just
think
weird.
Jaime
Now that
is
you're
more
pregnant.
likely to
Yeah.
die.
BDG says, who do you think the Night King is a popular theory? Is that it's an ancient Stark? Yes, I've heard that one.
Hey, it looks like Bran.
That's the other theory, is that it's Bran. Like, you know how we went back in time to make Hodor?
Oh,
He touched the Night King.
Touch himself.
That's another theory.
yeah. That's what young boys like to do.
can't do shit with his legs, right? Gotta touch something. So that's the other theory. Yeah, so the ancient Stark, but via Bran the Three-Eyed Raven. Rick and Morty time travel, dimensional paradox type creation of character. But I don't know.
I like the ancient Stark idea. Or one more slice of pizza.
Yeah. I wanna, but who knows? Who knows what the fuck they want, you know? And if it was an ancient Stark, what is the motivation still then, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
My only-
That's. I mean, honestly, that's usually more scary to me when you can't find a reason why people are
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah.
Like there is no reason they just are. Like that's creepy. I think that'd be good if they didn't show like a motivation for the Ice Kings or whatever.
Yeah.
Because then they just want to fucking kill.
Well, it's
sometimes
and
there's no
they're
reason.
also playing up the zombie thing really hard because zombies don't really have motivation other than
Also, that's like the other coolest thing is like they're really good zombies.
yeah.
Like
That's-
they're just like stuff like stealth.
Because like the Night King and his homies, those aren't really, those are the walkers, right?
Yeah.
Those are the White Walkers.
Yeah.
They're like the powerful ones, and then there's the zombies, the undead fools,
Okay.
who are just
Army
the
of dead.
yeah, who are just the people that they raise from the dead to be part of their army.
Yeah, they're soldiers.
Yeah. So the White Walkers are like, you know, the Night King and the bald dude on the horse, the fools on the horses.
Maybe what's going to happen with the Army of the Dead is Aragorn's going to convince them to fight for Gondor.
Yeah, and then Gandalf will say, go to the wall and say, "You shall not pass." Yeah. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi will sacrifice himself in front of the Night King. No!
Yeah, if they threatened to cancel Game of Thrones if people didn't do something, I bet it would happen.
Yeah.
All right.
They couldn't do it. They couldn't do that sort of thing.
Oh, and the Lord of Lights plans. There, yeah. Paul's grandma says.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Lord of Light, who might be Bran, maybe that's the other theory, that the Lord of Light is maybe him somehow.
The three-eyed raven.
Yeah, maybe he's the Lord.
But I guess that would have made the
I think
original
three eyes are the past, present, future.
Yeah, and if that were true, then the original three-eyed raven would have been the Lord of Light.
Maybe it
Which
is.
he wasn't, though.
No, he was just three-eyed raven.
It's kind of like it's just a search engine for the. For
Yeah,
reality.
it's like a hard drive for the West for all the people in Westeros.
He just knows
It
everything.
just has memory.
You just move around.
Yeah.
It's like a search engine.
Yeah.
He's like a Wikipedia for fucking Westeros. And he pulls some Jesus shit and gives birth to himself through John and Danny.
Yeah.
He could.
I mean, yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it's like an ancient Stark idea is good, cool, but it looks a lot like Bran.
It does. It really does.
And then so now I tripped myself out.
Trying to connect the dots.
Why would he?
Connect the dots.
Why would he want to destroy shit though? But maybe he's an ancient Stark. And then,
He wants Winterfell.
what?
He wants Winterfell.
Yeah. Also, here's another thing: is that George R. R. Martin said that all the long seasons is not natural. So that is even a net magical thing too.
Yeah.
So maybe when the Night King dies, the natural seasons will come back.
Yeah, totally. Cause that's part of it. All this, like the Stark kids and everyone, all the young people right now, they were calling them the children of summer because they haven't even seen a real winter yet. You know, because the winter before that lasted 100 years or whatever, however many. But it's not just like Yeah, you're right. The regular seasons maybe will come back if they can.
And also, like, why is the Night King coming back now after all this time?
Yeah.
It's not that far up north.
And is it because of winter, or is he bringing the winter?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because it's supposed this winter they've alluded that it was going to be one of the longest ones. And did he know that, or is he the reason for the long winter?
It does. Maybe the volcano's going to take out all of them.
Be here tomorrow.
Cool.
Game of
Good
A
episode.
great episode. It's amazing.
Yes. Oh, nice. It's Rotten Mangoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this tape is awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, have you heard it? I like it. I
It's
have
the
it.
homie from Guantanamo Bay Watch.
Yeah, it's tight. And he did all of that too. I didn't realize.
That's sick.
Yeah. Nice. I'm pretty sure I still have mine. So,
I'll just say shout out to all my Houston peeps. Hope you're high and dry. Hell yeah.
Yeah, seriously, be safe
Oh, it's
out
probably
there.
so hard to get some weed right now in Houston.
Probably
Yes.
hard to get dry.
Very hard to get. It's hard to get anything out there.
Yeah,
From what I
it's
read
tough.
about that shit, the whole ride over to the dumpling house.
It's not looking good.
We had some crazy dumplings today. Bob Dylan's be honest, I think he's the reason the weather always changes when he comes on screen.
It's true.
The dumplings we had today have like soup inside the dumpling.
Yes, they did.
Blew
They
my
had
mind.
a nice little broth right in there. Beautiful.
Davey showed me you poke it with a chopstick and you kind of drink the broth out first.
That way you don't get it all everywhere. You
Still
don't,
get it
you don't want to
everywhere,
waste that.
Man, that was amazing. How long have we been on?
Like an hour or so.
Yeah, I want some change.
Well, we had a good time talking about this shit.
Yeah, we love Game of Thrones.
We will be back. I think we should just cut it, huh?
Yeah, let's do that. I want to eat some pizza.
Yeah. We're thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna be back on Wednesday, regular time, 9 p.m.
That's right.
for the Narratives Night Live, and we'll be debuting the scheduling for the new season with our A Week and D Week selections. All your favorite shows alternating throughout the week. But we'll have a Narratives Night Live every Wednesday, and we'll still have Narratives. We'll have the cooking show and the karaoke show and the new Stuff You Should Smoke show and Daddy's Doodle Den and more. So we'll be announcing the lineup on Wednesday.
Yes.
Thanks for joining and chatting with us, man. I'm still just blown away and started the episode. I'm probably gonna watch it again
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
So anyway, guys, love you and see you on Wednesday night. Hit that like button and subscribe, guys. See you then.
Thank you, guys.
We're done. Peace, y'all.
Peace, homies.